Now, most of us know Salim Lone. Salim Lone is an advisor to Raila Odinga, has been for very many years, okay, and is based mostly in the US. But whenever there are campaigns, he can't keep the excitement to himself. He normally rushes back to Kenya, yeah, to stand by Raila's side, advise him, do PR work, publicity work with the press, and so on. Now, Salim Lone has a very interesting piece, which has appeared in the Star, yeah, and this piece is about the US's view, yeah, towards Kenya and towards the current crisis, okay. What Bwana Lone says is that those who are saying we should focus on 2022 should know that 2022 is going to be more predetermined than even 2017. Yeah, in other words, there's going to be more rigging, more stuffing, more fixing, yeah, than even 2017. But there's another very interesting, very important point he brings forth. Yeah. Now, in 2007, the US, it's amazing how the situation is so similar to what we have today. The US were, of course, in favor of Kibaki. Yeah. And the US were really pushing for Raila Odinga to accept Mwai Kibaki's win, the opposition to accept Mwai Kibaki's win. Yeah, at that time, Raila Odinga and people like DP Ruto, William Samoei Ruto, who was in ODM at that time. Yeah. But what changed their mind was when they were convinced that if they allow Kibaki to take power unhindered, yeah, the most significant thing that was going to happen is that 2013 elections were going to be more fiddled, more rigged than even those 2007 elections. And this is what finally convinced the US to go for a grand coalition government. This is what finally turned the US's opinion. Now, it's very interesting because we are in exactly the same position. The US support Uhuru, yeah? And therefore, why can the same argument hold water? That indeed, if we allow 2017 to slide, yeah, if we accept and move on, then we can be sure that 2022 is going to be even worse. There's going to be even a bigger fraud against Kenyan voters than in 2017. Yeah? And it also means that this thing will never end. Okay? That's really the long and short of what Salim Lone was saying in his piece. And I agree 100%. He's absolutely right. And indeed, it should be obvious to anybody who's a keen analyst of the political situation in Kenya. Yeah? If 2017 is allowed to slide, then 2022 just forget. Yeah, it's going to be business as usual, and it's going to be even worse. Okay. Now, there's one other very interesting piece of information that Salim Lone let slip in this piece. Okay. Now, in 2008, the Kumekucha blog carried an exclusive piece where we said that Salim Lone had fled the country. Okay. This is after the 2007 election, as we went in 2008, all the troubles that were going down in Kenya. Salim Lone fled the country. That's what we said in our Kumekucha blog. Now, Salim Lone came out and strongly denied this. Yeah? He said all kinds of things. Oh, I don't know where these people have gotten the information from. This is not true. I did not flee the country. I had other business to attend to in New York. But that's where Salim Lone is based. Now, that was 2008, early 2008. Now, almost 9 years later, I can confirm to you folks that the Kumekucha story was accurate. Yeah? In his piece, Salim Lone lets slip the true facts of the matter. He says, in 2008, when I fled the country because of death threats I received. What? Yeah, then he goes on to express other points he was putting forth in this opinion piece. Yeah? But the long and short of it is that Kumekucha was right. Now, the reason why I'm giving you this example is not because I want to gloat that I was right. Yeah, it's because in a lot of cases in the work we do here, yeah, in the political analysis we give, many times politicians will deny the truth. And usually, they'll have good reasons to deny the truth. Like in the case of Bwana Lone, obviously it was not in his best interest if the whole world knew that he had fled Kenya. It would not be in his interest. Okay, and therefore he strongly denied that story. He said it's pure fiction. Yeah, but thank God I'm still around. Thank God I still remember. So I'm able to put the record straight and to confirm that Kumekucha was absolutely correct on that one. Okay. Now, this happens all the time. Yeah. We could carry something here, maybe a video, and politicians would strongly deny it. In fact, they would be so convincing because politicians are professional convincers. I don't want to say professional liars, although that is also the truth. They are professional convincers, so it will be very easy for them to convince you that actually what the Kumekucha video said is pure fabrication, daydreams. Chris created his own things. And not only this site, even newspapers and even the media, the TV station or something, they'll deny and say, no, that is not true. Yeah? Well, in actual fact, it's the truth. Why? Because at that time, or at the particular time when this happens, it is not in their best interest for the truth to come out. And this happens way too often in politics. And therefore, if you want to be a good analyst of politics, never believe what politicians tell you. Okay? Take it with a pinch of salt. I'm not saying you believe all the time what the media tells you. I'm not saying you believe all the time what Kumekucha tells you, because you could also be wrong. But the whole idea is to analyze the facts before you and come to your own conclusion, unbiased conclusion. But in a vast majority of the cases, the politician will be hiding something. Okay? I thought you should know that. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.